grab the left arm and scoot it to the right. Shoot those fingertips nice and long. Inhale, arms come back up. Let's do the opposite hand. Grab the right, shoot it to the left. Inhale, we come back up, and on the exhale, we're gonna fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, arms come up. Let's do that again. So grab the left, go over to the right, open up that shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, we come back up. On the exhale, we float it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down, hug in. Inhale, arms come back up. Let's do that one more time. Grab the left. Inhale, on the left. Exhale, grab the right. Inhale, back up. Let's float it forward. Hold it down here for just a few seconds. Legs are as straight as you can get them. Tailbone lifting to the ceiling. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down, hug in. Inhale, the arms come up, and we're gonna step our feet out nice and wide. Take a big inhale up. On the exhale, we're gonna go straight into warrior two. So now our feet, the toes on that front foot are now facing forward. We're reaching out with our front fingertips, reaching back with our back fingertips, and we're sinking it down nice and low. Just a couple things to note here. My knee is directly over my front ankle. My back leg is as straight as I can get it, and I'm sinking it down. Abs pulled in, hips pressed forward. Inhale, we're coming back to center, and on the exhale, we're gonna go to the other side. Sinking it down nice and low. We're trying to hit a 90-degree angle here at our knee. The knee still directly over that ankle. Reaching forward, reaching back. Pressing the hips forward. And then we're breathing through the nose, in and out. Nice. Inhale, both feet come back to center. And on the exhale, we're gonna fold it forward. So we're holding it down. You can have your hands on the mat. You can bring your hands around to your ankles. Whatever feels good right now. Take an inhale, bring those arms up. On the exhale, we're going back to warrior two. Sink it down. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale, we come back to center. On the exhale, we go to the other side. So we're still warming up the legs at this point. Sinking it down as low as we can right now. As our practice goes on, we'll be able to sink it a little bit lower. Inhale, bring it up. On the exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, the arms come back up. We're gonna add on here. So sink it down into warrior two. Nice and low. We're pinching our shoulder blades together. Nice. Inhale, we're gonna come into crescent lunge. So that back heel is going to come up off the ground. We're still sinking it down in the front knee, front heel. Reaching those fingertips up, giving one deep breath. In, and on the exhale, we come back to warrior two. We're gonna be here for one full breath. In and out. Inhale, we come back to center. On the exhale, we go to the other side. So we sink it down, we're in warrior two here. Reaching forward, reaching back. You should feel a nice strong stretch here in your shoulders as you're reaching. One more deep breath in and out. And then we come into crescent lunge. So we're pressing our hips forward, back is nice and flat. Chest is out, fingertips reaching up as high as you can. And we're sinking it down so we find that 90-degree angle or as close to it as we can get. Give me one more full breath here, in and out. Big inhale, and on the exhale, we come back into warrior two. You know we're not going to be here for very long. Sink it down if you can. Inhale, the arms come up, and on the exhale, we fold it forward. Hold it here. So our legs are straight. Lift that tailbone up to the ceiling. And continue breathing in and out through the nose. Take a big inhale up. On your exhale, we find warrior two. Sink it down. On your inhale, And then on your next breath, we're coming in to reverse warrior. Reaching those fingertips up as high as you can. Once again, you can half bind here if you'd like. Or you can leave the arm hanging on the leg. Hold it here, sink it down in that front knee. So your front knee should still be in the same place it was for warrior two. Take a big inhale and bring it back up. Warrior two, reach those fingertips nice and long. Inhale, bring it up. And on the exhale, fold it forward. We're trying to get a little deeper every time we come down. Inhale, bring it up. We're going to do those moves again. So on the exhale, we come down into warrior two. On your next inhale, we're going to come into crescent lunge. On the exhale, we sink it back into warrior two. Take a full breath in. On the exhale, we sink it back. Reverse warrior here. Exhale, we come back to warrior two. Take a big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, we come forward and we turn it to the other side. Inhale, we come into crescent lunge. Nice. Back into warrior two. And then we have that reverse warrior. Sinking it down in that front knee. Back into warrior two. Full breath in and out here. Inhale. And then we exhale and fold it forward. Inhale, bring those arms up. We're going to start shimmying our feet back together. We're going to work on our balance a little bit here, so let's try tree first. We're going to take our left foot, and in tree, we're trying to get our foot to move up our thigh, little by little. We can start with the kickstand, toes still on the ground, and then eventually, you're going to start walking that foot up. You can use your hand to bring it up a little bit higher, and if you fall out of balance, you come back into it. So here in tree, you can choose if you'd like to have your hands at heart center, have your hands up overhead, or if you want your hands to become tree branches blowing in the wind. Choose whichever variation feels best for you, but a few things to think about here is that we're pressing our hips forward. We're trying to keep our hips facing forward, pressing forward. This knee here is pulling back toward the back of the room. We're grounding firmly in our toes, pressing through that right heel right now. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breaths out. It's much easier to balance when we're doing two things. One is focusing on something that's not moving. Pick a spot and focus. Second thing is to pull your abs in. Engage your core. Our core is our center of balance here. Give me a few more breaths. If you haven't moved to the more advanced poses with your arms up or swaying in the breeze, you might want to try it here. Couple more breaths in and out. Deep inhale here, and on your exhale, release that leg down. We're going to go to the other side. So now we have that right foot kickstand. As we get more comfortable, we slowly start walking up the leg. Once again, you can use your hand to bring your heel up if you'd like. And once we find that balance, you can have hands at heart center, hands up overhead, or once again, you can sway in the breeze. Whatever feels good. But those same cues apply here. So our hips are facing forward, our hips are pressing forward. At the same time, we're pulling our right knee to the back of the room. We're trying to open up the hip right here. Grounding through the toes on that left foot. Shoulders are down and back, abs engaged. You're focusing on something that's not moving. And if you fall out of balance, you just come back into it. You take a breath or two breaths and slowly work yourself back into tree. Your variation may be here, my foot is resting very close to my knee, but you might be down here on your calf muscle. You might be down here on the floor. You might be all the way up. In fact, if you're all the way up, you can bring your foot in front and hold it here. I'm going to go back to my knee. And then you can play with those arms. If you want them to flow in that breeze, this is going to make it a little bit harder. We have to use our balance, engage the core. Continue pressing those hips forward, pulling that knee back. We have a few more breaths here. So if you are to kickstand, in kickstand, try to lift those toes up off the ground, even if it's only half an inch. Give me 2 more breaths here. Abs pulled in, shoulders down and back. 1 more deep breath in. On the exhale, release that foot down. Take a big inhale up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down, hug in. Now notice how much more flexible the backs of your legs feel now. After we've warmed up a little bit, take a big inhale, arms come all the way up. We're going to grab that left wrist and go over to the right. Inhale brings you back to center. On the exhale, we go to the other side. Inhale brings you back to center, and then we float it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, those arms come back up. Let's do that again. Left hand goes to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, goes to the left. Inhale, back to center, and we float it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, bring those arms all the way up. Exhale, we're going to stay standing, but palms are going to start facing the ground. Inhale, palms face the ceiling. Exhale, palms face